Hello everybody, my name is Uzair, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my career showcase. So, my co-op placement is at Active Ross, and my position there is an automotive service technician. Some of my related courses are TTJ 3CC, TEJ 20C, Transportation Technology and Computer Technology. Information about my placement. So Active Ross has been existing for more than 50 years, and they are specialists doing tires, and also they are specialists doing brakes, tune-ups, exhaust, batteries, wheel alignments, shocks, oil changes, and cooling and heating systems. Some of the main brands of tires we sell are Weekend, Unirols, BF Goodrich, Michelin's, Yokohama's, and Bridgestone's. Organization chart. So Eugene is the owner, Eugene is the manager cashier, Eugene is the manager customer service representative, Eugene is the manager accounts payable. The employees are automotive service technicians. So Roy is the head mechanic, Michael is the apprentice, Iggy is the apprentice, and I'm a co-op placement there. My responsibilities at my placement. Some of my responsibilities are doing oil changes, balancing tires, rotating tires, cleaning the shop, doing the brakes and brake pads, putting new tires on the rim, helping the mechanic whatever they need help with, for example being the brakes and setting up the hoist, and giving the tools that they need or require. So next I want to talk about my essential skills and my transferable skills. Problem solving. So if the oil pan doesn't open or the oil filter, what steps I might take to solve the problem? Computer use. I would need to use the computer to figure out how many kilometers of oil does the car need and what oil filter does the car need. Numerical estimation. So calculate the kilometers the car would need an oil change again and which month of the year it would need it. Transferable skills. Self-motivation. I do more than required or expected and do things no one has requested to achieve objectives and avoid problems. Communication. I express ideas effectively both orally and in writing in both individual and group settings. Flexibility. I adapt and perform effectively with a variety of situations, individuals, and groups. My co-op program experience. So my co-op program experience has been very beneficial toward my career choice. The thing I liked about the co-op program is that it helps me determine my own career path by trying jobs related to my career choice, and co-op program also helped me get some clarity of what I want and what I don't want. Some of the benefits of the co-op program are that it gives people the future look towards their future path, and when they graduate, they don't have to wonder what they want like other graduates do. They already have a taste of what they want or like, and they don't have to figure it out. I think they have a better sense of what they want and who they want to be after they have experienced the co-op program. So, course connection. Some of my related courses are TTJ 3CC, TEJ 20C as I said before. So, transportation technology is helping me as my placement. Helped me with how to do brakes, how to take off tires, and how to do brakes, how to lift the car up on the hoist, how to do an oil change, and much more stuff that is useful at my placement. Technology. It is helping me at my placement, for example, how this course is related to my co-op placement, and how it helped me so far. It has helped me with these things. It teaches me how to use a computer. It teaches me how to use certain programs on the computer. It teaches me how to use devices like scanner and multimeters, and it teaches me how to strip a wire and how to solder two wires together. How to become a mechanic. To become a certified auto mechanic in the provincial of Ontario, you will need to complete an auto mechanic certification or automotive apprentice. So, a mechanic is defined as a person who repairs, adjusts, and replaces mechanical and electrical parts of automobile and light trucks in a retail automotive service technician business. So the career requirements for this job are You must complete grade 12 with credit in math and science and English. Taking automotive courses in high school would be a good assist toward your college. For automotive service technician, apprenticeship is comprised of 6,500 hours of on-job training as well as 8 weeks of in-school compulsory training. You also have to pass an examination to obtain a certificate of qualification. It is compulsory. To achieve the Red Seal certification, a designation that enables you to work in any Canadian province or territory, you will need 9,720 documented hours of directly related work experience. The Auto Mechanic Certification Toronto program is comprised of 3 levels. Each level requires 240 hours of training. You also need to complete 6,000 hot workplace hours and 125 tasks and a written exam for each level. Additional information. So, employment prospects are highly promising because 96 of those employees as auto mechanics work full-time and are experiencing earning growth. You should also know that over 162,000 individuals across Canada are employed as auto mechanics. So, some of the equipment I use in my workplace are a tire machine. So, a tire machine is used for dismount a tire or mount it on the rim. And next is balancer, a tire balancer. So if the tire is off balance, this helps me balance the tire. Next is a car hoist. So this one right here is an electrical car hoist. It uses some air too, but not as much as air hoist as you see right here. For electrical hoist is you need to put a car like normal sedan. For air hoist, it can take light trucks on them. Next is spring compressor. So this is helpful when you're doing struts or shocks. So this basically compresses the springs, and I can take the strut out and put a new one in there. Some of my tools I use in the auto shop at replacement are sockets, screwdrivers, ratchets, all other bunch of stuff, and an air gun to take off the wheels and put it back on. Next I want to talk about some of the brochures that we have at my placement. So Michelin passenger and luxury touring tires. So this brochure basically helps you determine which Michelin tire is best for your car. Next is the Yokohama brochure. So this brochure basically helps you determine if your tire has gone too old. It tells you where the date is basically, and if your tire is too low, you should get a new one. Like if you do a lot of driving, you probably get your tires changed every month. It depends on how much you drive. Next is auto prevention maintenance guide from Active and Ross. So this is like just tells you what are the prices for different things. From oil change, it's like $39 for normal oil change. For synthetic, you go for $69, and different stuff for different prices. Any further information that you would require for the shop or for your car, you can contact Eugene. This is a contact number for him. My work sample. So him taking the tire off the vehicle, and this is where I'm putting it back on. Me trying to take off a back rotor because it was too rusted, so I have to hammer it, doing an oil change, and putting new oil into the car. And thank you for watching.